Good morning. Max Scoville here for Destructoid. Normally, I'm all excited about some stuff. I want to tell you about the news and give you my thoughts on it. Today we're going to do something a little bit different. I got an email, and I printed it out on paper so I can read it to you more easily. And I'm just going to read it to you. I'm going to read you the whole email. Subject to the email. Sci-Fi teams with Majesco to announce Sharknado, the video game, for iOS devices. And then it continues to the body of the email. Sharknado generates a perfect transmedia storm. Sci-Fi and the Asylum partner with Majesco Entertainment to release Sharknado, the video game, for iOS devices. Three Rivers Press Publishing. New book. Sorry, I read that wrong. How to Survive a Sharknado and Other Unnatural Disasters. New York, July 8th, 2014. Following the successful launch of Sharknado branded merchandise, Sci-Fi and the Asylum today announced two new brand extensions of the global social media and pop culture sensation. Sharknado 2, the second one, premieres on Sci-Fi Wednesday, July 30th at 9 p.m. Eastern Pacific. Sci-Fi and the Asylum have partnered with Three Rivers Press, an imprint of the Crown Publishing Group at Random House Incorporated, on the trade paperback original, How to Survive a Sharknado and Other Unnatural Disasters. Fight back when monsters and Mother Nature's attack. That's the title of the book. On sale now, How to Survive a Sharknado and Other Unnatural Disasters is the first and only comprehensive guide to surviving the dangers of a post-apocalyptic world where Mother Nature is angry and monsters are hungry. Inside this life-saving reference book, readers will find vital information on everything from fire-nados and swamp volcanoes to arachnoquakes and piranhacondas. How to Survive a Sharknado and Other Unnatural Disasters provides easy-to-follow tips on how to study, avoid, and survive the very worst of Mother Nature, including tactics for fighting back against land and sea beasts, instructions on how to wield a chainsaw like a boss, and useful recipes for getting through the apocalypse, such as the Four Horsemen cocktail. From humor writer Andrew Schaffer with contributions from Sharknado survivors Finn Shepard and April Wexler, like the SSAT, that's the Shepard Survival Assessment Test. How to Survive a Sharknado and Other Unnatural Disasters is the essential book to have in the event of disaster, calamity, or flying shark attack. To learn more about How to Survive a Sharknado and Other Unnatural Disasters, visit www.sharknadobook.com. The press release continues. Sci-Fi and the Asylum, through their licensing and merchandising agency Earthbound, are also partnering with game developer Other Ocean and publisher Majesco Entertainment Company to release Sharknado, the video game, for the iPhone, iPad, and iPod Touch. Designed in a popular infinite runner genre, players assume the lead role as Finn as they race to destroy a series of shark-infested tornadoes threatening New York City. The game will release prior to the July 30th premiere of Sharknado 2. In Sharknado, the video game, players will, and then it has bullet points that follow. Bullet point number 1, run through the streets of Manhattan wielding a broadsword. Bullet point number 2, bounce off the backs of tiger sharks to reach higher ground. Bullet point number 3, feed buckets of fish to angry sharks to avoid dying. Bullet point number 4, surf New York's flooded avenues, avoiding hammerhead stampedes. Bullet point number 5, collect official Sharknado trading cards. The final bullet point. Grab a chainsaw and fly into the heart of a Sharknado, destroying it from the inside. To learn more about Sharknado, the video game, visit www.otherocean.com. And then there's a quote. You want to come up here? Come on. Come on, little shit. Come on. My cat is here. Whether it's boxer shorts, books, towels, or video games, the Sharknado franchise is becoming an extraordinary consumer products phenomenon along with its worldwide pop culture popularity, said Jeff Lee, Vice President, Sci-Fi Ventures. We're delighted to extend Sharknado to print and video game platforms, giving fans new ways to enjoy and interact with the world's craziest disaster. The extension of our brands like Sharknado and Megapython versus Gatoroid into books and video gaming are part of the Asylum's overall growth and commitment to our fans, said David Latt, Sharknado producer and co-founder of the Asylum. We look forward to taking a bite out of publishing and video gaming with the upcoming release of these properties and Sharknado 2. When I saw Sharknado, I really took Finn Shepard's mantra, Semper Paratus, always ready, to heart. Sure, other books can help you fend off your garden variety shark, but what do you do when angry chomping great whites are flying at your head? How to Survive a Sharknado and Other Unnatural Disasters answers that critical question, and many more. I'm thrilled to work with Sci-Fi and the Asylum on this life-saving book, said Matt Inman, the acquiring editor at Crown Publishing. When Majesco approached us about making a Sharknado game, we said yes before they'd even finished asking, said Sharknado the video game designer Frank Cifaldi. The game we came up with is very much in the spirit of the films, ridiculous, overblown, yet oddly sincere. We can't wait for fans to sink their teeth into it. Sci-Fi is a media destination for and then it just talks about the things. So that's a thing. See you guys later.